I spent 7 months not knowing who put my brother in a coma, and then a stranger's ringtone told me. 7 months ago, someone jumped my brother in a parking garage, cracked his skull against the concrete, and left him there. He's been in a care facility ever since, breathing on his own, but not much else. The police pulled what footage they could, but the garage camera on that level had been dead for weeks, and the case just went quiet. My brother had one thing on him that night that never turned up: his phone. An old, cracked screen model he refused to replace, with a custom ringtone he'd made himself. A 2-second clip of our late mother laughing, pulled off an old voicemail. He set it as the ringtone for me specifically, so he'd always know it was his little sister calling. It existed on exactly one device on Earth. My counselor thought I needed to do something with my hands, something forward-facing, so I signed up to volunteer at a community resource center downtown. First shift, I was sorting donated coats in the intake room when a guy came in to drop off a bag of clothes. Mid-30s, hood up, restless. I barely looked at him. There are a million guys like that in this city. Then his phone rang, and it was my mother laughing. I froze with a coat half folded in my hands. I told myself I was insane. Grief does this. My counselor had warned me over and over that a mind starved for answers will build a face out of static. Plenty of people have laughing ringtones. It was a coincidence. It had to be. He silenced it fast, jammed the phone in his pocket, and kept talking to the woman at the desk about a donation receipt. I made myself breathe. "That's a nice ringtone," I said, walking over with the clipboard like I was just doing my job. "Is that a song? I feel like I know it." He glanced at me. "Nah, just some sound clip that came with the phone. Been meaning to change it. Came with the phone. Bought it used off some app. Whole thing's got weird stuff on it I can't get rid of." He shrugged. "Cheap though." My mother's laugh does not come with any phone. My brother made that clip in our kitchen the winter before she died. There is no version of it that exists outside the two of us, and that one cracked device. "Mind if I see it?" I said, keeping my voice flat. "I fix phones sometimes. I could clear that stuff off for you." He hesitated, then half pulled it out. Cracked screen, same model, same chip out of the top left corner where my brother had dropped it on our porch steps 2 years ago. "Can I hear the clip one more time?" I asked. "I swear I know it." He rolled his eyes but tapped it. My mother laughed into the intake room, and I felt something behind my ribs come apart and then lock into place all at once. "That's my brother's phone," I said. His whole body went still. "I bought this online. You put my brother in a coma and took his phone. Say it." He shook his head and stood, but I was already between him and the door. "You're not leaving." The woman at the desk stood up. "What's going on?" "Call 911, I said. "This man attacked my brother." The room went silent. An older man near the water cooler set down his cup. A young mom pulled her toddler onto her lap. "You're crazy," the guy said. "I never touched anybody. You never even saw me." "No," I said. "But he did." His face changed then. The fear drained out and something colder slid in. "Your brother shouldn't have parked where he parked. Saw me doing something I didn't want seen. Wrong place." His mouth twitched. He wasn't the only one who's been in the wrong place either. A woman by the window made a small broken sound. "Keep talking," I said quietly. He looked around at all the faces, did the math, and bolted sideways, grabbed the toddler right off the young mom's lap, and back toward the side hallway with an arm across the kid's chest. The mother screamed, "Nobody move or I hurt him!" Then the older man from the water cooler moved, faster than any man his age should. He caught the guy's wrist and wrenched it down, and the toddler slid free and ran straight into his mother's arms. 2 other men were on him in a second, folding him to the floor. The police came 6 minutes later and found him pinned by 4 strangers who'd all heard him confess. They matched the phone to my brother that same night. His prints were still on the case, under the killers. My brother's still in that facility. I visit every day. I've started playing my mother's laugh for him on my own phone now, over and over, because a nurse told me some part of him might still hear it. I like to think he already did, that 7 months later, he found a way to call me one last time.